guys, what's going on? My name is Reverts and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the new NBA game that's on Horizon that's releasing in 2 months. Literally, as you can see here, it's called NBA The Run. It's a 3v3 arcade basketball game licensed by NBA. And trust me, it was announced almost a year and a half ago, a year to be exact. And they've been working on it for 5 years, they said. This has been in production for 5 years. At this point, NBA 2K is having competition finally, which then hopefully that will make things better in the future for them. We're going to be talking about the trailer today and some gameplay that was played by 2K players. Notice that we have a tomorrow there's a playtest. Tomorrow there's a playtest for PlayStation and PC players for 3 hours. Literally, yes, 3 hours. Players could log on May 1st, 12 Eastern to 3 p.m. Eastern to play NBA The Run for an experience when it releases in 2 months. Now, of course, I will not be playing. I'll probably be playing on PC, as you could see. But this has been in production for 5 years, they said. Now this is like they say that this is like similar to the NBA Street that was released back in the decade, NBA Street, which was a really good game. Finally, they brought something that involves this. There is one for the mobile game, but it's a different publisher, different everything. It's a different game. But finally, this is going on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. If you guys want to play, this is not free. It will not be free. That's what I understood. It will not be free. There's no price confirmed at the moment, even though the game is really 2 months away from releasing. So we're going to be watching the NBA The Run gameplay trailer right now, and just look at some key features, and we're going to describe what we could see in the future. So let's take a look here. Start. So first we're going to run it through all the minute and 22 seconds, and then after that we're going to go and analyze each one and then watch a gameplay video that's 3 minutes long. It's like highlights, and then we're going to see our thoughts at the end, and hopefully I'm going to be making content about this, just something to change. Hopefully 2K could actually understand, because now they're receiving competition finally they received competition. So let's get into it.
Yo! Pull out the horns, people. Get ready with the drums. The Run the World Tournament. Are you ready? Let's go. Vámonos. Waffles and falafels time. Yo, this is a bun with a burger and double cheese. Incoming. We all over the world. Chicago, New York, Beijing, Toronto, LA, Philly, the Philippines. Where you at? Whip out the high, yeah. We got the stars. We got legendary ball players. We got what you want. Oh, yeah. We got turned up status. We got cooking status. With the spatula and the olive oil. Bong bong. It's like a pizza with no mozzarella cheese. Yo, coqueo. Shut it down, yo. Get out of here, people. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for nothing. NBA The Run. You on my team? Get busy, yo. Coming through 2026. Wish list now.
All right. A lot to dissect here. This is basically, as you could tell, this is basically a lot to dissect. I heard a lot of good things from the early gameplays from 2K players that played this game, as well as some random gameplay. And I'm gonna just say this right now, that let's see here. Let's dissect it. So basically, the first part is gonna be parks. Now, they recently went over and talked about there's different parks all around. There's parks all around the nation. They made parks based on Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Toronto even. Even Canada's included in this. Parks all over the world, to be exact. That's why you saw the different amount.
Pull out the horn.
There is a tournament apparently called the Run, which I don't know if it's. We don't know more details about it, but I feel like if that would be able to get you like money cash prize, this would be really good. Based on what I see here, yes, you win this cup. Not only that, I hope, and I'm hoping this is not some random tournament that you just win a cup and that you just move on with whatever the fuck it happens. I hope they actually add cash prizes into these. That would be so intrigued because users and players would actually make the game a lot of fun. Now, usually most of these games flop within a month. Now, I hope this is not the case, like we had with games like Rematch. Rematch is a arcade soccer game that lasted had hype in the beta for like 2 to 3 months, and I think they rushed the release, and then there was no content for almost a couple of months because they were fixing bugs, and it's a bug game and everything like that. So the game currently is dying with almost technically 2,000 to 7,000 concurrent players across every platform. Now, I hope this is not the case with NBA The Run. I hope they learned their lesson, but this has been in production for 5 years, so I highly doubt there's going to be bugs. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below. So let me go back there. You see this trophy? I think it's called the Run World Tournament, which is, I hope, I don't know if it's supposed to be versus AIs or you're actually playing with other players. I heard, and I'm saying I've heard and I've seen reports that it is actually a multiplayer tournament. Now, the question is what rewards you would get. You probably get the cup. You would probably, hopefully, and in this case, get XP, of course. And I hope, and I'm saying this, I hope they include cash prizes in these cases to have players a chance to win these tournaments. So what it does, I think the game starts by let's go back 1 second real quick. As I can see, I think the game starts by putting the ball in the middle, like a dodgeball style, and what it would do is both teams, and I think it's a 3v3 team. Yeah, a 3v3 arcade game, so there's no more than 3 players because it's a sideways game. I don't know if they're going to change the camera settings now based on what I saw and earlier. We'll get to it. I think they would get the ball, and whoever gets the ball first will go for it. So also there's NBA players. I don't know if there's rarity. Are you gonna do microtransactions with these players to get these players? Is there attributes? We will see these all in a video. Now, we're gonna watch 2 gameplays. I just changed my mind. One of them is a highlights, and one is by QJB, who is a YouTube legend that did NBA Live Mobile, and he's gonna go over every character that's on launch and every character with attributes. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if there's attributes, but I think there is. So there's Anthony Edwards, you see LaMelo Ball, and Kevin Durant. You could have a shirt, and literally, I think you could buy clothes for them. But as you can see here, now this is how I'm thinking about the gameplay. The key gameplay right here, you see is basically it's sideways. Now this is, can the cameras be changed? Maybe, but it's an arcade. There's power-ups, there's aura, there's takeovers. I believe there's takeovers. Like as you can see, there's power-ups and like abilities to do it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So is this Kevin Durant? As in Seattle. Wait, why is there 2 Kevin Durants? This is a Kevin Durant right here, as you guys can see. That's from the Houston Rockets. And there's another Kevin Durant in the Seattle Supersonics. Now I'm reckoning, is there rarities? There's probably rarities. I'm hoping, but let's be true. I just want to understand, how do you want to shoot the ball though? Like, is there a meter? Is it you just have to hope it goes in? Or what's the case here? See, as you can see here, this has a power up right here. This is how everyone plays, basically. And then literally pull it from deep. Oh my god. I heard from 2K creators that basically Steph Curry is the most overpowered player in this game. It's the most overpowered player. You could tell they said that you could shoot from anywhere, from half court, and it would still go in. Like, that is crazy. Alright, that is crazy. I'm scared that there's gonna be balancing issues, of course, off the rip. There's street fighters as well. There's like street movements, just random street hoopers, and there's NBA players. Like that's Luka Doncic right there. That's James Harden, I guess. You can see here.
It's like a pizza with no mozzarella cheese, yo, Glogeo.
You can see, I don't know how defense is. Hopefully the game is balanced offensively and defensively. Of course, it's going to be a running process with a different... To the... Oh, shit!
Get out of here, people!
That's
You're not ready for this, you're not ready for nothing. NBA to run.
And then...
You on my team? Get busy, yo. Coming June 2026.
Alright. We're going to talk about the first gameplay here. As you can see, this is the first ever mixtape, which is crazy because I'm going to show you guys a different, well, I'm going to show you both. I'm going to show you QJB for NBA The Run because he goes over, I think he goes over, yeah, a lot of creators have tried it. I'm guessing, and I'm saying this right now, we're gonna watch that Victor Wembanyama afterward. So let's watch this first. We're gonna go over this. So as you can see here, we're gonna watch first and see what we see and observe and how the gameplay looks like.
Cuddle up with your loved one.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? He just threw that. Who is that? He just threw that from fucking Bulk when he made that shit. I'm scared that there's gonna be a really bad defense game. Oh no, this is bad. Let me see here. It's probably gonna be bad. Let's be honest. Alright. Oh shit, he just snatched it. Holy shit. Alright. The game looks smooth, but wait. No, I know I said I'm gonna watch the whole thing first and then see, but like, let's be honest here, bro. Are we serious? You can block that from. There's no goaltending because it's arcade. It's not realistic. That's basically it. That's it right there. Let me put this in full screen just for you guys. Goodness.
Did you eat your breakfast yet?
Self alley. That's what I'm guessing. That's LeBron. I think they said they're gonna release 30 players off in the launch, so I'm not really sure. Alright, I'm guessing there is a takeover. Alright. Alright. Oh shit! That's Steph Curry, bro. Or Jalen Brunson. Or was that Jalen Brunson? Okay, I didn't even tell. LeBron, I'm guessing that's LeBron. That's a Toronto, I guess. Oh my goodness. Just snatch that shit. I'm guessing they have attributes for each player, like, oh, that's 21 Benyama right there. And that's SGA right there. Alright. Oh, there's a play for the game. Oh, interesting. That's good. Alright, we're gonna watch, like, not the whole
With
thing.
base 44,
We're just gonna watch this 5 minutes of it, because that 20 minutes is too much.
Your website.
We're gonna just watch a bit.
I am finally able to bring you some gameplay of NBA The Run, inspired by NBA Street.
These are the characters. Hold on. So what you see here, LeBron James. You see from Akron, it shows where he's born. What's his age? 41. Lord have mercy. 6'9", and then there's a player rating. He's 2s. He's maxed out. 3s. He's barely. There's aura, bro. Are we fucking serious? All right. There's dunks, handles, passes, defense, steals, blocks, rebounds, speed, the power, stamina, and aura, bro. Now I'm guessing, alright, based on what he's gonna say is, let's see.
Team of 18 ended up putting this game together 5 years in the making.
5 years in the making.
And they are led by Mike Young from EA Big. He also worked on Madden, but he was a part.
Oh yeah, it's made by someone who was a former EA player, EA developer, who was working on Madden, and he was a former work for NBA Street. NBA Street is a game that was like about a decade ago. It was like in the PS2 days. But let's be honest.
All of the NBA Street games, and he has brought his talent.
So, you saw that there's a character list right here. You can see that his 3s is really good. As you can see here, Stephen Curry right here. You got his aura, his stamina is maxed, his handles, his passes. I think that's the most overpowered player in the game right now. I'm being so dazzled.
I had to pull out my boy Steph Curry for a little bit too. I was invited to this play test.
Yeah, bro. This is gonna be overpowered. I see a lot of people using
and I gotta tell you,
Steph.
I was having a lot of fun out here on this game. So they are gonna launch with 30.
That's Bam Adebayo here. Bam Adebayo does not have aura. He does have 2s, but he doesn't have a 3. You can see his attributes.
2 characters. I'm gonna go through every single.
That's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He has good 2s. He has no aura though, but he's stacked.
Single one of these players real quick, so you can see their player ratings over to the side. You can pause it whenever you want to. But I wanted to give you some more information and background
Scotty
about
Barnes,
this.
Devin Booker. You know what I mean? Anyways, alright, let's talk. Basically, he does not have. I think aura is based on how fast you get your takeover. I think that's the case. Basically, his 2s and 3s is maxed. His dunks iffy. His handles, that is stats. God damn, he has no speed.
Game before I get into some full
Devin
game
Booker,
plays with Victor
Jaylen
Wembanyama.
Brown.
So this will be launching June 2026 this year.
Jalen
so it's not
Brunson,
that far
Cade
off.
Cunningham,
The game will
Stephen
be fully
Curry,
cross-play on PlayStation, Xbox,
Stephen Curry
and
in
PC.
09,
And speaking of
Anthony
PC,
Davis. Oh my goodness.
we have a Steam
Luka
playtest
Doncic.
May the 1st, which is this week.
Luka Doncic in 18 had a lot of aura. Holy shit. And he has handles when he was on the Mavs. Well, I think that's how fast he gets it. If there's a crown, I think he'll get it quick.
So make sure you sign up. I'll have a link down in
KD, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Right here. In the twos, he's high on the twos.
Description for you. But you see, as I go through these players,
Kevin Durant in the 07, that's his rookie. Somehow he had aura back then to now. That is crazy.
They have certain variants of characters
then
like
you see
that
Anthony
Kevin Durant,
Edwards,
and you notice that each one of
Joel
these players
Embiid,
is unique. They wanted to make
Cooper
sure that they
Flag. He has Cooper Flag. All right.
put attention
Josh
to detail
Giddey.
with the ratings
Josh
and the
Giddey's right
abilities of
here.
every single one of
Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Of course, that motherfucker put him at full at aura. Like, come on, bro. Are we serious? Are we serious, bro? Come on. Let's be honest. He has good handles, good twos. I don't know if he's gonna be overpowered. I don't know. I think you unlock these players. I'm pretty sure.
these players. It's
You
not going to
got
be pay to
SGA
win.
in 18 when he was on the Clippers. Somehow he had still good stamina and aura back in the day. Alright, they're glazing the fuck out of SGA. I don't know why, bro. Let's be honest. I don't know.
There's no plan for microtransactions
Tyrese Halliburton.
either.
I think those players are off the launch. So off launch. You got James Harden.
3 street ball.
You got
Fast, high
LeBron
octane,
James.
non-stop, action-packed. You will see
You
exactly
got
what
giant
I'm talking
LeBron James in the 03 from when he was Cleveland. He had a lot of aura back in the day. Are we serious?
about.
Dunks.
When I get back into it.
Nikola Jokic, who is good at rebounds. He's good from the twos. Damn, he's really overpowered. I have a feeling Nikola Jokic could be overpowered in this game as well.
But they
You
did
got
start this off in
Kawhi
2021.
Leonard.
At first, it was
You
called
got
the Run
Damian
Got Next.
Lillard. Those
And
are
then
all coming out in the first day? Yeah, damn. That's a lot. They said 30 plus, so I'm guessing. Damian Lillard. He should be overpowered as well.
They ended up getting
Tyrese
the NBA
Maxey.
license in 20.
You got Donovan Mitchell, who has good speed. He's fast as hell, apparently, from his crown. That's his core speed. Increased speed rating, no energy drain for sprint. I want to go back to what each, because there's a zone ability. I think that's their strengths. So if we go back, you could see here.
I was having a lot of fun out here on this game. So they are going to launch with 30.
So Bam Adebayo. I can't say his name. Increased physical ratings like speed, stamina, power, jump height.
I'm going to go through.
You got Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's increased dunk ratings, like increased chance to posterize. His posterize knockdown time by, I think that's his zone ability, his ability. That's his posterizer, his takeover. Another way of saying it.
So
you got LaMelo Ball's dropping dimes, increases to passes rating and speed. Receiving players get a boost to their shot rating.
Over to the side.
You got Paulo Banchero, who's amped up, which is increased physical ratings like speed, stamina, power, and jump height, which is I think that's his takeover, just his physical ratings.
Whatever you want to.
You got Sky Barnes, which is increased Black's rating. That gotta be racist. Holy shit, that gotta be racist. Paint Patrol, increased chance to posterize, and I think he could posterize as well.
More information
Paint Patrol, that's his
about this game.
And then you have Devin Booker, which is a deep threat, is reduced distance and guard penalty when shooting.
Before I get into some full game plays.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown, which is going off, increased offensive rating like shots, dunks, handles, and passes. You
So
got
this will be launching
Jalen
June
Brunson, which is an
2026.
ankle breaker. It's literally just increased of handles rating. Base tricks can break defenders' ankles.
This
I
year,
think that's the zone. Cade Cunningham has increased offensive ratings like shot, dunks, and handles and passes like going off.
so
I
it's
think they
not
have
that
similar
far
one.
off.
Then
The
you
game will
have
be
Steph
fully
Curry, which is a deep
cross-play
threat.
on PlayStation.
Deep threat, but the OG Steph Curry is an ankle breaker zone, so they have different takeovers from OG and from current. So ankle breaker, increased handles or ratings.
Xbox
You,
and PC.
you see Anthony Davis as a paint patrol. Basically increased chance to posterize. That's all it
And
does.
speaking of PC, they
I
do
think those
have
are
a
most
Steam
common. And then you have
playtest
Luka
May
Doncic
the
dropping
1st,
dimes,
which
which
is
is
this
passive
week.
speed.
So
You
make
got
sure you
the OG Luka Doncic is an ankle breaker. Are we serious?
sign up.
All
I'll
right.
have a link down
Kevin Durant, which is a deep threat, same as book.
in the description
You
for
see
But you
here
see, as I go
as
through these
Kevin Durant
players, they have certain
07.
variants of characters
He's
like
going
that
off,
Kevin
and then we have
Durant.
Anthony Edwards as
And you
posterizer. Of
notice
course, he's
that
gonna go
each
dunk.
one of these
Joel
players
Embiid
is
is amped up, just physical rating.
unique. They wanted to
You
make
got
sure that
Cooper
they
Flag, which is
put
a
attention
lockdown, increased defensive settings like ratings like steals, blocks, shove, and
to the
guard.
detail with the rating
Josh Giddey's dropping dimes.
and the abilities of
SGA
every single
is
one of
amped
these
up, which is just
players.
increased
It's
physical
not going to be
ratings.
pay to
You got SGA OGs going off, which is in shots, dunking, passes, and handles.
win. There's no plan for
Then you got Tyrese Halliburton, which is
microtransactions
dropping
either.
dimes. You got James
3v3
Harden.
street ball.
James Harden has an
Fast,
ankle
high
breaker.
octane,
LeBron
non-stop
James.
action pack.
You got LeBron James
You
and the
will see
OG as well
exactly
as a
what I'm talking
posterizer.
about
Then
when
you
I
got
get
Nikola
back into it.
Jokic, which is a
But
glass
they
cleaner,
did
increased
start this
rebound
off
ratings.
in
You got Kawhi Leonard, which is
2021.
going off, basically offensive
At first it was
ratings.
called the
Damian Lillard, deep threat, same as Book and KD.
Run got next.
What you see
And
here
then they
is
ended up
Tyrese
putting
Halliburton,
the
which is a pickpocket, increased steals rating, reduced steal fail
NBA
penalty
license
when
in
that's his ability.
2024.
Donovan
So
Mitchell basically is a rocket man, which is increased speed rating, no energy drain for sprint.
we are
Then you
finally
got
getting that
Ja
NBA
Morant. Wow. It's a rocket man, same thing, speed rating, no energy drain for sprint.
street type
Ja Morant.
game
You
that
got
we have
Jason
all been
Tatum, which is the shadow, which is an increased guard rating and range. Baller doesn't need to be in guard. Stands to affect the ball handler. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on. Increased guard rating. Oh, that means he's perimeter defense. That's basically it.
waiting for.
Then you got
That
Amen
we have
Thompson.
all been wanting.
They actually added Amen Thompson. Are we serious? Lockdown, which is defensive
You know what I
ratings.
mean?
Victor
And it is a lot of fun.
Wembanyama, which is a blocks rating. I didn't say blacks. Bro, why did I thought that was blacks, bro? Oh my god. Increased chances to posterize as well.
I
So
hope
paint
you
patrol.
guys get ready for
Then
that
you
play
got
test. But as
Zion Williamson, which is a
I come
posterizer.
down to
Then
these
you
last
got
few characters,
Trey Young. His abilities dropping dimes.
also notice that there
And I
are
think
some
these are the
legends
street.
in the
These are the street ballers now. I think they'll add more NBA players, but I think that's what they're releasing for NBA players.
game.
You got Shin
Now you see
Tong.
some of their
You got
attributes are
these.
off the charts, but they lack in other categories. They
I'm
will
wondering
be
if
a
they
little
create.
more difficult to unlock. They got a 7'7"
Say-
dude. You saw him.
Hold on. Did
And
they add
are
Michael
going to be
Jordan?
doing
Are
their
we
thing
dead
out there.
ass?
But like
Hold
I
on.
said, I'm going to focus on Victor Wembanyama.
They're gonna go on Victor Wembanyama. He's gonna go
You see
show
his
Victor
block
Wembanyama
reel
now.
and the voice of the
Basically,
game.
this is the menu. It's not bad, actually.
Name is
Now that I
Bobito.
realize it.
Remember him from NBA? Check out the button. So this game.
Oh. Shoot is with X. Hold on. So that means square for PlayStation. That is weird. Dang, you need to learn this.
Game is gonna be
It's gonna be a learning
Esther. There's
process.
all that you see. We have
Toggle
some.
camera.
We had some advance. So once back, beast. When you are playing this
Hold on,
game,
wait a minute, wait a minute.
back, beast. When you are playing this game, and I am going into it right now with a couple of teammates. Shout out to my boy Ye and Kenny. They were part of the playtest too. So there are different rules for every single one of these games. You're gonna go into this 3v3
I just realized Yay Not Gaming is actually playing the game. Oh my goodness.
knockout squad mode, which is what we were playing at the moment. They also have 3v3 solos where you're controlling the whole team, and another mode where you can just invite a bunch of friends and get a tournament popping. You know what I mean? So pretty cool stuff right here. This is how the game starts off. The ball is in the middle, and I was lagging just a tiny bit because I was using one of my alternate computers. But you see, I end up getting that first bucket with Victor Wembanyama. I was trying to play that defense. You can push people. It is going to be shirts versus skins, so you can tell the difference in who is who. And we are going up with that dunk. My boy was using Giannis. And you see, we are out here trying to do our thing. Now, the games are pretty short. The average time of play is about 2.5 minutes to
Average time to play is 2.5
4
minutes.
So you can get in and out of these tournaments pretty quickly. You can literally go through a whole one in about 15 minutes. Your goal is to win trophies. And you'll see we're going to be trying to go and get one in this run. You have to go through about 4 games. And this is the first one as we get the block. But they are going right back up and getting that bucket. The courts are also really dope in this game. We are playing on real life spots. You'll notice that as we go through this video.
Oh my.
And I wanted him to throw me that little double alley-oop right there, but he went in with the slam, and I am getting pushed down. You know you can push, you can steal the ball, you can pull off all of these crazy dribble moves. And look, they're trying to go into paint. They
Oh my goodness.
slammed it on our whole hot diggity dog team. I don't appreciate that. And they are going to get the steal and go up with the bucket. So you can take over. They're winning the distance from the
Sorry if I'm skipping. I just want to see what happens
and we
at the last
not turn
20
the
seconds.
ball over because now they have an opportunity. He wanted that alley-oop, as you see, but they turned the ball over back to us. So now all we really have to do is run out the clock a little bit, and we will be able to get this victory. I wanted the oop, but my boy is still slamming it with Giannis. That is what we do, brother. So they needed it too, but it's a little bit too late. We're gonna walk out of here.
Oh, should play the game. Winners or losers. Oh,
the
boy.
quarterfinals is next.
So we are gonna be going to the next round, as you heard my boy Bob say.
Alright, it's qualifiers.
And my name is Neil Bridges on Steam. If you want to try to add me, I'll try to go through some of those. But here we
I think he's going for the world tournament. Alright, we're not gonna go through this. I think we get the gist of it. Anyways, my thoughts. Based on what I've seen so far, it has potential. The game has potential. Is it fun? It looks fun. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fun. It could be competing with 2K and actually being better than 2K. Let's be honest here. Let me see here. The only problem I have is probably camera. If there's no different camera, it's gonna be so confusing because I don't know. You probably get used to it. Again, it's feedback, so they could be listening to the users, to the players more than anything. It's a good game. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do some content with it. If you guys want to jump on, do some stuff with it, then hey, I'm up for it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, peace.